Hey, Missio, just want to provide a few updates, resources as we, as a community, respond to COVID-19 and figure out how to best do church, love our city, and serve our community. So just a couple things to update you on and talk about. And the first thing is that in this moment, so many of us have had our rhythms, norms disrupted by COVID-19 and all the recommendations and cautions that we're taking. And when we have our normal rhythm so disrupted, it can cost us a sense of connection, stability, and depth. And so I think one of the most important things that we can do in this season is reestablish rhythms of worship and love. Rhythms that help us connect to God and stay grounded in God, rhythms that help us connect to ourselves and stay grounded in self, and then also rhythms that help us love, connect with, and serve others. And so to help us do that, every day this week, we're going to send out, including in this email right now, just a really simple, basic practice guide. And in that practice guide is a prayer, a reading, and some suggested practices that will hopefully help us reestablish new rhythms in this moment and ground us in God and worship and love and service of others. So look for that at the bottom of this email, and then it'll go out tomorrow and the next day at midday to send this basic guide to help you stay grounded. Number two, in order to help us love and serve our community, we are forming a care team. And this care team, in a really simple way, exists to serve our neighbors, love our community by things like running errands, buying groceries and dropping those groceries off, doing childcare, working the phones and checking in on people who need social connection, just checking in and connecting with one another to make sure that we're all still hearing from one another, seeing one another, and connecting. So if you'd like to volunteer for the care team, there's a link under this video that says volunteer for the care team. Go there, fill out the form. You'll get more information on that from Megan, our ministry director, and different ways to be involved. Now, on the other side of that, if you have a need, like you can't leave your house because of your health or because of concerns or because you have to leave because you're working but you don't know exactly what to do with your children, would you please, there's another form that says if you have a need, would you click that and fill it out so that we can connect with you and our care team can reach you. I know that asking for help, saying you have a need is not easy in our community and our culture. A lot of us are privileged, a lot of us are wealthy, a lot of us are the people who often provide help, but in this moment, like so many of our lives are disrupted that we'll need help just as we're trying to give help. And so would you just go there, fill out that form, we'll get you connected with somebody in our care team who could run an errand, do some childcare, and connect with you and help you kind of like navigate this difficult moment. Number three, this week we are encouraging our house churches to still gather because we need the community that comes from house churches, but to start being really cautious and wise about how we gather. And so the way that we're going to do that is we're going to encourage all of our house churches to not exceed the 10-person recommendation that the government has set. So if you're in a house church, we're encouraging you to not exceed that number. So that might mean that instead of gathering in your normal house church number, to break up your house church into 2 or 3 different groups that meet in different places. And then if you're going to meet in those different places, follow the preventative recommendations. If you want to stay together as a whole house church though, another way of continuing to meet but not participating in the spread of COVID-19 would be to meet through Zoom or to digitally host a house church. And so we're going to provide all the house church leaders in the community with a Zoom link where they can host a digital gathering so you can still pray with one another, you can still study the Bible. We've provided house church questions this week, so you can work through all of that, but in a safe, different format. Because we still need house church, we still need community, we still need the connection that happens in those spaces, but we want to be wise about how we do it. So that's that. Those are the 3 things that we're kind of working on this week. Love you, Missio, thankful for you. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions or thoughts, and then we'll send out another update on Thursday, our normal weekly update. And then we'll also send, during the weekend, our worship guide and a more robust video of like some worship and a homily. So look forward to all those things and reach out to us if you need us. Thanks, Missio.